Chapter 33 of Educated. So, after Grandma down the hill had died and Tara had been there at Buck's Peak, she returns to Cambridge and she notes in her journal, so she's already back in Cambridge when she writes in her journal the fact that Audrey did not want her to leave, that she couldn't do this facing Sean alone. And so Tara reiterates to her, oh no, our parents are taking care of it, you're fine. And then Tara notes that she then got 5,000 miles away from her. And so I think that there is a little bit of maybe guilt there, noting that it was easy for her because she could just leave the situation. And she talks about how she recorded the whole thing in her journal, though she does not really remember the interaction. But she does say at the last line, Cambridge is less beautiful tonight. And she wonders if that is because, of this guilt that she's feeling. So she does let us know here in this chapter that Drew is now with her at Cambridge. He is in his own program in Middle Eastern Studies. So she has this, really the first time, this person that knows all about her family, her real truth, that is a significant other, is with her. She decides to focus on Mormonism as her term project. And so it's really interesting that she's able, of course we know that she's interested in history. She's interested in what it is that she doesn't know, the lies that she's been told. She's also interested in historians and how they recorded history. And so now she is being tasked with looking at Mormonism from a different perspective, looking at it as an intellectual movement instead of a religious one. During this time that she is talking about her project, she does also explain that she begins to see her friends and her professors more like family, and she does feel guilt for that, that she does not feel the same about her, about her actual family. Then her time leading up to Christmas, the first semester, the fall semester, ends with her filling in with the Christmas concert and singing for the first time in many years. So she goes back home for Christmas, and the first thing when she sees Sean, she had been avoiding him, she says, but he seemed really mature. She hears him talking to Benjamin about the fact that he shouldn't be taking a gun to a fight. And she talks about how calmly and thoughtfully Sean was speaking to Benjamin. And so she feels a little bit of shame for having thought poorly of him. And she thinks that he is mature. So he asked her if she wants to go, let's see. Does he ask if she wants to go ride? Yeah, wanted to go for a drive. Anyway, so they go for a drive. Now, I don't know about you all, but when I read this, I'm scared for her right away. I don't trust him. We know that he can change his personality, on a dime. And so I'm scared for her already. But actually, the first part of their ride is going fine. And then we see Sean pull down a side road. It is dark. And that is when he asks her if she talks to Audrey. I don't know at this point if he already knows that she does. We have to wonder that. And she sort of denies it. So she is very much self-preserving here, not willing to, argue with him about anything. I mean, they are alone down a side country road and it's dark. And this is where he threatens to put a bullet in Audrey's head, but, quote, he didn't want to waste a good bullet on a worthless bitch. So, the old Sean has not gone anywhere. He is alive and well. And so this renews Tara's fear and concern about him. Look at the middle of 283. So this is Tara still in the vehicle with him. It was crucial that I not look at him. As long as I kept my eyes on the spire, I almost believed he couldn't touch me. Almost. Because even while I clung to this belief, I waited to feel his hands on my neck. I knew I would feel them and soon, but I didn't dare do anything that might break the spell of waiting. In that moment, part of me believed, as I had always believed, that it would be me who broke the spell, who caused it to break. When the stillness shattered and his fury rushed at me, I would know that something I had done was the catalyst, the cause. There is hope in such a superstition. There is the illusion of control. So here she is, fearing for her life, thinking that, the wrong move or word or whatever is going to set him off. And she somehow thinks that if she can keep from doing that, then she still has control of the situation. And we all know that she really doesn't. And just like that, the spell is broken and he wants to watch a movie. So Crazy Sean still at it.